$500,000 in debt from college, wannabe entrepreneur, failed businesses. I was driving a Honda Civic year 2000 with no air conditioning. So if you guys pulled up in a better car than that, you're good, right? And in December of 2011, I was praying for something because I had nothing left and my parents were losing their house. And a couple weeks later, I meet a complete stranger at the Galleria Starbucks. Y'all know where that is?
Yep.
Where all the rich people go, right? And he pulls up in a brand new Aston Martin. So what are you guys thinking? What does this guy do?
Yeah, he is.
And I used to be that kid that walked up to people with Lambos and Ferraris, and I used to ask them, what do y'all do? And they would never tell me, right? But this one time, his business partner came up to me, and he showed me ACN. So I took it as a sign from God. I went crazy, and I started going, ballistic in this company, no experience. I got 34 customers, my first couple weeks part-time. I hit a 5-figure position in 7 days part-time. In 6 months, I hit regional director, and I started making more money in a month than what I was getting paid every 2 years in my previous places of work. Does that make sense? Yeah. And my life changed. So for me, it's exciting, but I'm excited because you guys have a better opportunity today with more services, and this being the ground floor, which is all of us, and Houston being over 6-7 million people. What do you think is going to happen? Wow. It's going to be wild style. And that's why, I'm not on an island right now, or I'm not in my balcony at home. I'm here because there's so much more opportunity. So just like Mr. Ray, you had said, what we're doing is we're selling services people gotta have. You don't know me, you've never seen this thing, but next couple days, next couple weeks, are we not gonna pay a cell phone? Are we not gonna pay electricity? Are we not gonna pay cable? Absolutely. All we're saying is make money on it instead of Walmart, Best Buy, Sam's Club, these kind of companies making the profit, we do. So whether you like this or not, we're gonna pay anyway, just get a percentage. Because who doesn't know who DirecTV is? Everybody. Yeah. Everybody knows who Sprint is, Verizon. So all the billion-dollar corporations, they're already doing it. The only problem is they never taught us. That's right. Yep. And I don't know about you guys, but how many of you guys ever felt there was something wrong with the system?
Yep.
Come on, that's why we're here today. Right? I always knew there was something wrong with the system. And finally, 5 years ago, I met a millionaire mentor who started telling me the truth, and guess what happened? In just a couple years, my life changed. So he taught me a couple basic things. He said most people, they're good people, they're talented people, they work hard, but they're paycheck to paycheck. Who knows about this system? Yes. Cool, nothing wrong with that, but just remember, that's not your destiny. That ain't your end goal. If someone sold you on that dream that you could work for 40 years and retire, that is not the American dream. What is the real dream? Waking up when you want, being free, owning your own businesses, being a CEO, right? Yes. These are the real dreams. Owning your own record label, whatever your real dream is, that's the dream. But unfortunately, you come to this country and you meet some people and they're like, hey, gotta go to school, get a job. That's not the dream. Yep. My parents didn't come to America to be broke. Does that make sense? Yeah. They came here because their friends said that you could get rich in the United States, right? Yeah. So I met a mentor. He told me the same thing. I was like, man, I don't know you, sir, but I'm in. Finally, someone told me the truth. And he said, if you want to be successful, all you got to do is find out what the 5% of people are doing. Yep. If you do what they do, guess what? You get what they get. So what do successful people do? Have you guys ever looked around? Have you guys ever seen these things? I mean, y'all know who Drake is? Yes. He's my age, worth almost $100 million. Is he pushing carts? No. Is he flipping burgers? No. Is he in a cubicle? No. No. What is he doing? He makes a song, and every time it plays, he gets a residual income check, right? Yes. I got buddies of mine that joined this business. They own apartment complexes. I promise you, they're not working as hard as some of us. But every month their tenants pay, they get a check. So in ACN, we make leverage income just the same way that the successful people do, but on everyday cell phone and television bills. Because who don't got to pay these bills? Everyone and their mamas, they got to pay, right? We just get a percentage, and over time, when you connect hundreds and if not thousands of customers like we have, you get a small percent. And I don't know about you guys, but I'd rather be % of that all day. That looks way better, right? Because I grew up with not much. I grew up struggling. So I know what the other side is like. I always went to, you guys ever been to River Oaks and Memorial? Yep. Yes. You guys ever just drive by those $20, $30 million homes and be like, man, what do these people do? Yeah. That's what I did in high school. And I was like, I don't care what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be here someday. And guess what? Eventually, through the company, at 27, 28 years old, I got to those levels. So what does that mean for you guys? Leverage income is real. Whether you believe it or not, whether schools never taught you, it's legit, just no one's ever sat you down till today and told you the truth. And that's what you guys get. And over the next 5 years, 10 years of time, when you guys start acquiring these customers to your online store, imagine if you had 30,000 customers paying a bill. What if you had 50,000? What if you had 100,000, 1 million customers like other people do in our company? Are you guys sitting pretty well?
Absolutely.
Yep.
How would you like to get paid on 1 million customers for electricity, television,
that's
internet?
a lot.
People in our company are already doing it. You know what the best part is? 0 of them are from Texas. And that's why, even though we made a lot of money doing this, we're still here because there's other people in our company that are higher levels, and you guys always know there's levels to this stuff, right? Yeah. And that's why it's so exciting. So if you guys could start over, would you rather be part of the 95% or the 5%? 5% all day. And that's what today is. It's a fresh start, hanging out with successful people, and your life's going to change. So that's what our company's available for. I got buddies of mine that own traditional business. I know I'm Asian. They all own businesses too, right? My friend opened up Jimmy John's. It cost him $300,000. How many of you guys have $300,000 to invest? All right. My friend just opened up a taco truck on Hillcroft. $45,000. More reasonable, right? I got another friend of mine opened up a Shell gas station. Over $100,000 for a chance to make business income, right? The best part about ACN is one time $500. Wow. Okay? That's a steal. Yeah. My organic chemistry textbook at UT was $400. Yeah. This franchise is $500 one time, cheaper than an Xbox. Cheaper than a cell phone, right? And what that franchise does, first of all, it gets you your online store. My other business that I opened before, just my website was $2,000. So $499 gets you your online store. It gets over 1,500 employees selling all the TV, doing all the paperwork for you, and everything else is done online. All you guys do is this: you get customers to your online store on your smartphone, part-time, while at your job, in between work, and you introduce other people to do the same, and ACN will do everything else. A McDonald's franchise, for example, is $1 million. And it takes 6-7 years to break even to make profit. ACN's $500, and some of the SVPs that I know, they make way more money than people that own McDonald's. Does that make sense? Yep. So it's a steal. All you guys have to do is bring the work ethic. It's not going to come easy. It's not going to come overnight. But let's say it took you guys 2, 3, 4, 5 years to be free and retired. That's a good deal.
Yep.
Because how many times we go to Walmart and we see someone there that's way too old to be working? Yes. Yeah. Why do you think they're there? Not because they like it, because the system let them down. Yes. Right? So I'm just telling y'all the reality. So in ACN, we got the same 5 years can go by anyway. Build yourself some residual income. What our company's going to give you is 10% for every couple customers you guys connect. So if your Verizon bill is $70, you make $7 a month. Not that much money. But what happens when you get 500 customers? 600, 1,000 customers. Now we're talking about some significant income. And I've come to find in Houston, Texas, about $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month residual income, and you're pretty well off in Houston. Would you guys agree?
Yeah.
Would $5,000 a month take care of your bills, your parents, your car note? Yeah, Houston's cheap. It's not like California or New York, right? Where the rent's ridiculous. It's so cheap. So the big money's available, but let's just talk about enough money to where you can quit your job, sleep in, hang out with your kids. Would that be worth it to you guys?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, and you can do it part-time. We're not saying quit your job now. We all started part-time, and you get some residual income. Some of us, we're going to connect factories, plants, apartment complexes. Some of us are going to connect hotels. Some of us, good networkers, like my friend over here, Brandon, they're going to connect everybody that owns their businesses and for the electricity and their credit card processing. I'm about to sign somebody up this week. His merchant processing for his businesses is over $1 million.
Woo.
Do you think it's on my girl's team too, so she's excited, right? But it's one of our friends. His merchant processing is $1 million plus a month. Do you think that guy's excited about ACN?
Oh,
yeah.
Absolutely. He's already successful. I got another buddy of mine. He owns an AC company. Over $300,000 a month in credit card processing.
Wow.
He makes over $300 a month from his own credit card machine. Do you think he's excited about ACN?
Yeah.
So maybe some of us don't got big business contacts, but that's okay. I'm saying it's available, but through the second way in ACN, through overriding residual income, you guys can start getting paid for work you don't do and customers you don't know, as long as you introduce your friends to us.
Yep.
Your real estate agents, sharp people like Mr. Ray, oil and gas people that got fired, right? You guys know insurance agents, business owners, anyone that you guys know that are charming, likable, are open to make some extra money, you introduce us, and you're going to get paid 0.25% to 8% on customers you don't know, work you guys don't do. So if you don't know hotel owners, it's okay. You introduce them to us, you still get paid. Does that make sense? You guys don't know people that own apartment complexes, that's okay. You introduce them to us, they see the opportunity, you guys can still get paid on millions and millions of dollars of billing every single month. All you guys have to do is introduce them to us. Think about the most successful person that you guys know. You need to bring them to us. Think about that friend in high school or college that always sold chips and candy. We know these people, bring them to us. Does it make sense? Any hustlers you guys know, any entrepreneurs that you guys know, bring them to us. We'll explain, do all the talking, and you're going to start getting paid. So this is a small example, but if everybody just gives 5 customers and the average bill is $30, your residual income every single month will be $2,000 every single month. Okay? That's not a lot of money, but who's going to say no to an extra $24,000 that you're coming in every year in your sleep?
Nobody.
Nobody. That's not bad. But what if you add a 0 to the 30? Can you add a 0 to the 2,000?
Yes.
Ooh, yeah.
Absolutely. My mom's electricity bill for our bakery is $700. Do you think I'm excited? Absolutely. I make $17 residual on our own credit card machine. Does it make sense? So it's way larger. This is a small example, but if you add a 0 to the 30, you can add a 0 to the 2,000. Now, how would $250,000 a year residual income, would that change your life?
Yep.
Absolutely. And the reason why this is so available is because no one in Texas knows about it but us. We've been here 5 years, still no one really knows about this opportunity. Katie's untouched, Humboldt's untouched, Pasadena, Deer Park. Houston is so big. My friend from Canada came, she said it's so big, right? There's so much opportunity. We're just looking for the leaders, the pioneers, the entrepreneurs, the people that aren't afraid to help us open up these markets, because this is our team's goal. We want to open up at least 100 locations around the state of Texas and then eventually the country, and we're going to blow this thing up.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So right now,
Woo!
you're a part of us while we're still only at 2, 3, 4 locations. When we become the next McDonald's, next Walmart of the internet industry, where do you think we're going to be next 10 years?
Wow.
Come on! Yeah, it's going to be ridiculous. We're already at a penthouse and office, right? Where are we going to be in 10 years working together? It's going to be out of control. But you guys got to catch on to the vision. It don't matter what you're going through right now. It's about where you're going to be. Does it make sense?
Yes.
So have an open mind. Be a little bit hungry. We're going to teach you the same skills that everywhere else teaches you, but you apply it with us, and you're going to start blowing up. So the final way of income is you get paid. You get overriding residual income. You get personal residual income. You get bonuses every time you guys connect customers, which I'm going to get into after. And you get team bonuses too as you build a team. So once you guys get started, your first job is to get 5 customers. Mom, grandma, your own apartment, your own house, your own condo, whatever, and you get promoted. Pretty exciting, right?
Yeah.
After you get qualified and promoted, every time you sell a home security, you make $200. Every time you sell 2 merchant processing, you make $400. Every time you sell 10 energy accounts, you make $300. So it's important to be qualified right away for those upfront bonuses. I have a young kid of mine, he's 19 years old. He sold 34 home securities from his smartphone in 6 weeks.
Yeah.
He made over $7,000 in bonuses. Do you think ACN changed his life?
Yeah.
He's 20 years, 19, 20 years old. I never made that kind of money, right? We have another business partner back there. He made $600 his first 30 days as well, just from selling services. So there's many ways to make bonuses. That's why you want to get qualified. Next thing, just help 2 people get their 5 services. Now it's something called ETT. And now at ETT, every time you help somebody else go ETT, you make $250. So 555, or we like to say in our group, 777. And then you help another person goes 777, you make $250. If you help 10 people in a calendar month get their services, that's $2,500 part-time with us. When's the last time somebody offered y'all $2,500 part-time?
Nope.
You can change your friends. Pretty cool, right? Exciting? Pretty cool. If you're an ETT in here, could you guys stand up real quickly? ETTs. That's how wide open this team is. There's just a couple of us there. Team leader, though, this is more exciting. Now, every time you have somebody go 555 or 777, you make $550. So in a calendar month, you have 10 people do that, that's $5,500 part-time. What if you help 20 people do it? $11,000 part-time. 40 people, $22,000 part-time in bonuses. So the numbers are there, you just got to put in the work. Does that make sense?
Yep.
But it's available. Anything larger than that, I'm not going to talk about because I don't think y'all believe me. But all you guys have to know is when me and my friends in here, we got to this team coordinator position, we started doing $20,000, $30,000 a month in bonuses. So we've already done it. We know it's going to happen again. All y'all got to do is come in, be hungry, and learn our system and blow this thing up. So if you guys are ETL, could you guys stand up real quickly? Team leaders. Mr. Horton, could you come to the front? Mr. Willie Powles and Mr. Diddley. Could you come to the front real quickly? Sweet. These are like super successful people.
Sharp as you right
It's
now.
okay. We're free. We do whatever we want. Come on, Diddley. Sweet. Go ahead.
You guys want me to start?
Diddley, go ahead. Diddley, go ahead.
Alright guys, my name is Diddley Dorilas. I'm from Haiti. When I started this opportunity, I was working with AT&T. I was doing door-to-door sales. And then one of my mentor named Cameron Keys, he liked my energy. I'm always happy. He said, hey, come here, man, we need to talk. So he said, are you open for a business? And I said, yeah, man. And when I see the opportunity, I was always working for AT&T, but every time I make a sale, it's just like bonus. So I never get like residual from it. So I always wanted to do something where I get paid over and over. I do it one time, just like I do stand-up comedy sometimes. If I tell a joke or whatever, I do something, I want to get paid over for my CDs over and over. So this business, you do something one time, you get paid over, and then it builds up. You know, so it's a number game. You do more, you get paid more. So that's how easy it is. And then just reach out to your people and let's make it happen.
Good.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody feeling tonight? Woo! Excellent. All right, I like that energy. All right, so my name's Willie Powles. I'm an attorney here in Houston. I specialize in personal injury cases. That means if you know somebody that's been in an accident, have them give me a call, all right? I'm better than a hammer, I'm the battle axe. Now the other thing is you've probably heard of somebody by the name of Steve Harvey, right? Yeah. Have you heard of somebody by the name of Mike Jones? Yeah. Have you heard of somebody by the name of Tyler Perry? Yeah. Have you heard of somebody by the name of Yolanda Adams? Yes. These are also clients of the office, okay? Wow. So I understand what residual income is. As Diddley just mentioned, every time you see Steve Harvey on TV telling a joke, our office gets a check. That's called residual income. Wow. So when we saw it here, okay, it's very uncanny. You know, I went to school for a long time, put a lot of money into becoming a lawyer. A lot more than $500. Yes. $500 to build a 6 to 7 figure residual income is a complete no-brainer. I jumped on it, and I suggest you do the same thing.
My name's John Horton. Man, I'm pumped tonight. I actually just came straight from the gym. That's all I do. I just pump 50s all day. Now, you know what? I race here from the gym every Tuesday because I want to learn from the millionaires. Oh, yes. And that's what this is all about. The opportunity to come learn from millionaires. It's just, I mean, who else gets to go do that for free? It's ridiculous. So I started this business about 8 months ago. Actually, I've been to 2 Olympics now. I'm an Olympic gymnast. I was in the 2008, 2012 Olympics. I was actually training for the 2016 Olympics and blew out my left shoulder. Bad injury. Ended my gymnastics career about 9 months before the games. And I had 6 different sponsors. I had health insurance, the United States Olympic Committee, a salaried employee with USA Gymnastics, and in a moment's notice, all gone. Lost every bit of my income. And I have a wife and 2 kids at home, and I needed something fast. And I'll be honest with you, I saw the opportunity, and I think I look back on who I was then. I'm a little crazy, and I'm upset with myself because I didn't jump on this right away. I took about 2 weeks, and I'm kicking myself for it now because I finally started, and it's changed my life. 8 months later, I get to hang out with you people. I get to hang out with Mr. Kim and Mr. Ray Hewitt, and it's been an incredible opportunity. I'm not only changing my life, but I now get to change other people's lives with it as well. So.
Yeah, nice.
I'm thinking about it.
He's going. Now he's going. Woo! Man, we're on a divine run, y'all. This is crazy. We're getting Olympians. We're getting professionals. This is awesome. Team coordinator, though, this is the exciting part. This is when you guys can start making some serious income. If you guys are TC, could you guys come to the front real quickly? I think we only have like 1, 2, Mr. Gustavo, and Mr.
Hello guys, how's everybody doing?
Good. Yeah.
So you guys excited? Yeah. So guys, my name is Gustavo Flores. Prior to ACN, I was actually just a regular guy, but I had an opportunity to be on the radio. Has anybody heard of Tu Música, Univision?
Yes.
You know, I used to work for them. I used to work for Univision, Telemundo, and I was the marketing director for Escapade, which is the biggest nightclub in Houston, right? So, and then some of our business partners are La Michoacana. And you guys know if you're Hispanic or not Hispanic, you know what La Michoacana is, the biggest Hispanic meat market in Texas and everywhere, right? Yeah. So my business partner, who mother-in-law, is business partners with the owner. So I'm pretty sure they know a little bit about business, right? Yeah. So he called me up and said, hey, you open to make extra money? And I was like, no, get away, why? Because I was skeptical, right? My whole career was just radio and DJing and being a host and all this, right? That's the only thing I was always doing. But fortune came my way. I already had 2 jobs. I was working Monday through Friday from 10 in the morning to 6 p.m. doing all the office work in a cubicle. And then on the weekends, to get rid of that headache, I was working at the club. So the owners knew what they were doing. They're like, we're gonna put this guy on a cubicle, and then on the weekends let him party a little bit so he can, you know. So I ended up working 9 years for them, right? And then fortune came my way. I saw this, and I was like, wait a minute. No matter what language you speak, somebody's gonna pay for this services. You know what I mean? So because I speak 2 languages, I took advantage of that because I'm like, wait, I can talk to Hispanics, my people, they can understand. They can get those services, right? And then if I speak English, anybody else can get the services. So I got this, I ran with it, I followed the system, I came to training. Matter of fact, guys, this Saturday there's gonna be a training. It's a crazy training because doctors, I can agree, doctors, lawyers, they need training, right? So I came to the training, and then next thing you know, I became a team coordinator, and then guess what? Because of this opportunity, guys, believe it or not, I started my dream business, which is a car business, you know?
Yeah. Hey, come on! Woo!
If I can do it coming from Mexico with no English, and you guys are born here, you guys can take anything away from me. All right, thank you so much.
I'll keep mine short. My name is Anna Kwai. Prior to ACN, I was a broke college student. I was going to school at UTSA. At the time when I saw ACN, I had 2 different jobs. And I used to drive every weekend from San Antonio to come to these trainings because my reason why for getting started in ACN was to help take care of my single mom and to pay off my student loans because I was drowning in college loan debt. So it's been crazy because of the system and the training. Just like the one this Saturday that Mr. Flores was talking about, I haven't had a job since the age of 21. I've had the freedom to be able to travel all around, lived in California. So it's been incredible. So don't miss out on what's going on out here in Houston, Texas. Mark my words, we will be the #1 market out here for ACN. Yeah. Don't miss out. Get started. Thank you guys.
Everyone's so sharp. Crazy, huh? And we got a couple RDs in here, the higher positions. If you're a regional director, could you come to the front real quickly? They can work with us, so.
I don't feel like English is
It's okay. It's good. It's good.
All right, you guys, so I'm back.
Yeah.
So I'm a regional director with our company. Again, my background is pretty traditional. I come from oil and gas. I did what they told me to do. I went to school, got the grades, got the degrees. And when I got in that corporate position, I realized one thing: I didn't like being told what to do. And it wasn't what they promised. I was overworked, underpaid. And guys, I'm a single dad. I now have an 11-year-old daughter. I was becoming what was called an absentee father. I'd only see my daughter mostly on Sundays, sometimes on Saturdays, and it was killing me. And I looked at our business as a way to hedge an uncertain future. In the beginning, I had maybe 5 to 6 hours in the week because of the project work that I did. I'm in taxation, so we were working on deadlines. But I worked with my mentor, and after a 6-month period, I actually had the great fortune of promoting to the position of team coordinator, and I was able to walk away from my oil and gas career. And I've never looked back. It's been a blessing for myself and my family. My dream was to not have to check in with the boss and to be able to spend the time with my daughter. My passion, however, is working with individuals, learning from great people like you guys, and being able to work and serve our great veterans. And I owe it all to the training and support of the ACN system. All right.
Woo!
Hi, I speak French, so this is gonna be my first testimonial in English.
Wow.
Yeah.
So my name is Stephanie. I was born and raised in Quebec. Is it okay?
Yeah, great.
Okay. I used to study to become a lawyer, but I was looking at TV shows. It was looking very exciting. Older friends got the bar. This is why the bar. And then I saw them. Actually, I didn't saw them at all after that. They were working. They lost their boyfriend, their friends, their life, and they were not getting that much money after all, because we have taxes in Quebec. Half of the salary goes to taxes. So I saw that, and I wasn't someone that I was liking to be told what to do either. So I decided to look for something else, and a friend of mine, she introduced me to ACN. I wasn't the girl that would do that. I wasn't having any experience in sales. I was very shy. I was not having lots of friends, but I saw the system, and I saw people that were willing to help me. So I knew that it doesn't matter where you come from, it's what you want to do that matters. So I got started. 3 years and a half later, I got RD, and that was so crazy. I just not having to work again, work for myself. I bought a condo at the age of 24.
Wow. Nice.
So I bought a condo more expensive than my lawyer friends. So and now it's been 5 years since I'm in the business. I build in Quebec, where there is 300,000 people. So I did all my business is there, and I decided to build something bigger because we don't have electricity, we don't have cell phones in Quebec. Wow. So I decided to build something bigger. So I just moved here like 3 days ago.
Wow! Welcome. Welcome.
And sometimes people, when they see the business, they say, "Oh well, I don't know anybody. I don't know who to talk to." I feel you. I don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. I'm just talking to everyone I see. I talk to people on Tinder. I'm trying to get to know people, and I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I know I'm gonna build something, and I'm gonna get the next position, and I hope that you will see me on the stage for my promotion for sure.
I think we're good. Party and I graduated college similar to Ray and all the other individuals here. Graduated, started working in corporate banking as an analyst, and about 3 years in, I was just going through the motions, 50, 60, 70-hour work weeks, and I wasn't necessarily looking for ACN. It found me. One of my friends from college, Mr. Kim, actually reached out to me. I came out to an event. I was skeptical. I was the Asian guy that was like all negative, but I also wasn't stupid. You know, bills. So got started 6 months into it, working at part-time. My part-time ACN income surpassed my full-time income. That's when I fired the boss, and then from there we built out in Austin, was able to build all over California. And the reason why we're coming on together here in Houston, Texas is because AC is about to dominate it. We got
Woo!
I did it just to make some extra money, but I didn't know it would change my life this way. I just, thought, hey, if I can retire my single mom, I just want to see how much more money I can make, just to even see how deep the water can go. Why not see how far you can go, right? So again, if you see the information for the first time, welcome to the team. Definitely this Saturday morning is going to take to the next level. That's because they trained the system. That's allowed us to see all the success. So thank you very much.
How big is ACN in Canada? Can you tell them how big ACN is in Canada? How big ACN is in Canada?
Yeah.
Very big, right?
Yeah, very big. But it's different because like in the city where I am, there's 300,000 people. We've got like lots and lots of RDs, RVPs, so everyone knows about it. So it's different to build in a market when there is so much to go get. So I'm coming to get your market.
Pretty exciting. So what all y'all need to know is that the top spots are wide open in our company.
Yep.
RVP, SVP, untouched. I'm one of the few RVPs in the whole state of Texas. There's only like 5 or 6 of us. So what are the chances you guys becoming CEO at your current place of employment? Very little, right? When I saw it, I was like, Vice President sounds cool. Like, I'm in, I'm gonna do it in 12 months, and we did what we had to do, but we got a bonus this month where none of you guys will lose as long as y'all try. It's $2,000, and all y'all have to do is hit the ETL position in less than 30 days. We help people do it in 10 days. We have a young guy, and you did it in 30 days. So if y'all just hit the ETL position in your next 30 days, you get $2,000 back. So $400, $499 to start. You hit this position, you make $2,000 plus the customers for TV, home security, and all the things like that. So in closing, there's no way you can lose in this business.
Yep.
Worst case, 1099 tax write-off. You get it all back. Your trips, your millionaire conventions, it's all a write-off. You're in 1099, you don't lose. Worst case, you get free electricity. That's a steal.
Yeah.
If it's $499 to start, and you get free electricity and free cell phone, you're saving thousands of dollars a year. Does it make sense?
Yep.
So the only way you lose is by doing nothing, by being skeptical, by not believing. But what I'm going to tell you is this: if you are scared to start over $499 for an opportunity, what's going to happen the next time an opportunity comes and it's $5,000? When the next one comes and it's $50,000, did you know Snapchat only costs $20,000 to start?
Wow.
Would you be ready to invest into that right now? If not, we need to take some different actions and change some things, because what we're going to do with the leadership here is we're going to open up everywhere and start making that cash flow for you guys. ACN is not the end goal. Does it make sense? But it's the cash flow, it's the freedom, it's being around successful people, rubbing shoulders that are already successful in life, so you guys can become one. Because what do you got to be the next 5 years of time? You just got to be successful.
Yeah.
You got to be free. You got to be a certain person. You got to be the light for other people, because you guys could agree this generation's getting worse, right?
Yeah.
And they need more people doing something with their lives and taking advantage of this opportunity. So in closing, there's only 3 categories: A, B, or C. If you're a C, you should be a customer for your friend that brought you down. We appreciate you guys. For me, come see the training Saturday and keep seeing this business until it makes sense.
Right.
Because I don't know how this doesn't make sense. Get paid on bills, right? Just got to see it again, because how many of you guys have said no to something you guys don't understand?
Right.
We've all said yes to something we don't understand, right? So if you don't understand it, keep seeing this business until it makes sense, because $1 million opportunity is not going to make sense to you the first time you look at it. B just means what about this, what about that? It just means you don't have the money, or maybe you're just like me, you're broke and you don't have the money. It's okay. Do what I did. Borrow the money, go crazy, sell some water, sell some tamales, mow some people's lawns. Me and 17 friends, we did that, and all of us got started. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
Not just me and 17 friends. We went crazy, we did car sales, we pawned everything, we all got started. We went to our first millionaire convention, ACN convention in Charlotte, and today every single one of us has changed our lives because of this opportunity. So if you don't have the money, go find it, borrow it, put it on a credit card, sell some things at home, and be a part of it. Because I'll tell you guys this: next 60, 90 days, 6 months at a time, the person that you are today, you're not going to even recognize who you're going to become.
Yep.
And for me, that's priceless. Where else do you have successful people sitting you down and teaching you A to Z, this is how they did it? Nowhere. Yeah. My other friends, for real estate seminars, they paid over $100,000 to learn the same thing that we're teaching y'all for $499. $100,000 for real estate seminars. So this is a steal. So if you don't got the money and you're serious about changing your life, go find an A. This means ACN, Amen, Asian guy, stop talking. You have me at T-Mobile, right? And you see this as an opportunity. So no matter what, just understand, we're going to impact so many people the next couple of years of time. Don't miss out. I've mastered the ACN business. Me and my leaders, we can do this with our eyes closed. Like, it's crazy.
In your sleep.
We're not saying that to brag. We're just letting y'all know what we're about to do and where we're going to go. So let your friends know it's ABC. Don't miss out. Thank you guys for your time. Let's make some money, guys.
All right.